Hi folks, here is the California Flats LLC Roundtable from Ventura County. Today we're zooming in on our beautiful county, Ventura. It's been a wild ride over the last few years, but as we're moving through 2026, the data tells a very specific story. The market is finally taking a breath. Jeff, what are you seeing on the ground?
You hit the nail on the head, Dustin. We're moving from a period of name your price to a period of stabilization. Rents are generally holding between $2,300 and $3,500, but that explosive growth we saw a while back has cooled off significantly. Previous turn analysis shows, in fact, by late 2025, we actually saw a slight quarterly dip in average asking rents.
And vacancy is the other half of that story, right? I'm seeing that vacancy rates recently hit 4.2%. That's a jump of 70 basis points in just one quarter.
Exactly. And if you look at the new construction, it's even more dramatic. Newer units are sitting with a 11.0% vacancy rate. They're coming to market at an average of $2,884, about 7.6% higher than the county average, and tenants are just being more selective right now.
So if you're a landlord with a vacant unit, you can't just sit and wait for the perfect tenant anymore.
No, and that's a trap many owners fall into, what we call optimism bias. They think the right tenant is just 1 week away, but they don't realize that every day a unit sits empty, it's bleeding money. If you have a property listed at $1,750, you're losing about $58 every single day it's vacant. Over 45 days, that's over $2,600 in lost income.
That's a huge hit. Beyond just the market numbers, we're also dealing with a mountain of new regulations in California.
I try to keep things uplifting, but it's a lot to juggle. You've got Bill SB 567, which just tightened the rules on no-fault evictions. Landlords now have very specific notice requirements if they're remodeling or withdrawing a property. Then you have the updated standards for dampness and mold, and the constant concern over squatters' rights and adverse possession.
But seriously, with all that complexity, how are the pros keeping their heads above water?
Technology is the only way to stay compliant and efficient now. We're seeing a massive push toward PropTech, using AI to handle initial certifications and automated portals so residents can pay rent or submit maintenance requests 24/7. It's about doing more with less while maintaining that triple bottom line of people, planet, and profit.
So, the takeaway for 2026?
Ventura County is still a stable, competitive market, but the easy days are over. Success now comes down to two things: accurate, data-driven pricing to avoid the $58 a day vacancy bleed, and leveraging technology to stay on the right side of California's complex rental laws.
Well said, Jeff. We have received some questions from our landlords about the SB 567 change regarding no-fault evictions and the $58 a day vacancy cost calculation. We are putting together a brief FAQ with a surprise bonus. See you then. Thank you for joining the California Flats LLC team. Sources and references are available in the video description.